Hi my dears, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to discuss our 20th chapter in our grammar, models of possibility and probability. It's just continuation of our models. We already discussed our models. Then here we are talking possibility and probability. Possibility and probability. What is that? Probability. Okay, probability. Okay, we are going to discuss possibility and probability of models. Okay, all of you listen carefully. Read this paragraph. It's 11 p.m. You are all alone at home. Your parents will be back in an hour or so. You are fast asleep when the doorbell rings. Who could be at the door? You wonder. And then your imagination starts working overtime. It must be my parents. But it can be then them, as it's so too early. It may be our neighbors. But they were planning to take the train to Ooty this evening. So it might not be them at door. Could it be a burglar? Okay, these are the possibilities. Neighbors, parents ആണോ neighbors ആണോ അതോ neighbors അല്ല പിന്നെ ആരാണ് it's burglars എന്താ കൊള്ളക്കാരെങ്കിലും ആണോ okay. These words in color are models of possibility and probability. Okay. Then they always appear with another verb in a sentence. I can it, no, I can't do it. Okay. Then they are never conjugated. Then he can sing, we can sing. Then the models will or won't express the strongest assumption that an event is likely to happen. Will want to ആണ് strongest ആയിട്ടുള്ള എന്ത് നമ്മളുടെ intention. Okay. You will be tired after all the running. Come on, rest. He won't be in office at the moment. Don't go there now. The models must express the strong assumption as well. അതുപോലെ തന്നെയാണ് strong assumption കാണിക്കാൻ എന്തും ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത് mustഉം ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നത്. The dress must be ready. Pick it up from the tailor. Okay. Then next thing, we also use must to say what is logically certain in a particular situation. We infer this from the facts. This lunchbox is colorful, that has a picture of Mickey Mouse on it. It must belong to a young child. Possibility ആണ് നമ്മുടെ strong assumption ആണ് അല്ലേ നമ്മളുടെ strong ആയിട്ടുള്ള assumption. We use can't couldn't to negative deduction. Negative deduction ആണ് negative ആയിട്ടുള്ള finding ആണ് can't couldn't. It can't couldn't belong to an adult. These models may might and could suggest the possibility of an event happening. Could express the strongest possibility among these three. Okay. May, might and could suggest the possibility of an event. Could express the strongest possibility among these. Okay. ഈ മൂന്നെണ്ണത്തിലും strong ആരാണ് could ആണ്. You may, could, might have left your book in the book. We can use. Then least possibility to കുറഞ്ഞ possibility ആണ് might. Okay. Sometimes you may confused because of these all things. You may feel that it's together. But might, some possibility may, more possibility ആണ് could, greater possibility must, certain it's will. Okay. Possibility അനുസരിച്ചാണ് leastൽ നിന്ന് എന്താണ് leastൽ നിന്ന് നേരെ അങ്ങോട്ട് ascending orderലാണ് it's going. Possibilityയുടെ എന്ത് power അനുസരിച്ച്. Then surely you will get through our examples. Okay. Then rewrite these sentences replacing the words in color with the appropriate model for the situation. Make changes in the sentence wherever necessary. Okay. She is unlikely to have left and without informing anyone. What is that? She is unlikely to have left without informing anyone. Here we want to start with the she. She wouldn't have left without informing anyone. Okay, listen. We want to replace the color with the appropriate model of the situation. Model of our situation. Okay, I will give you the second one also. Listen. Don't worry, it is possible that Ravi is coming tomorrow morning. Listen, don't worry, it is possible that Ravi is coming tomorrow morning. Ravine vechittu endu cheyanam? We want to start. How we can write? Endana possible aaya oru karyana alle. Possible nammal the least possibility. Then here some possible. Don't worry, it is possible that Ravi will come tomorrow. It varuvayirukkum. Ningal bejaravunnoda varuvayirukkum alle. Least possibility nannai varum ennalla varuvayirukkum alle. Is coming tomorrow morning. Then how we can Ravi, all of you write. Ravi might come. Ravi might come tomorrow morning. Ravi might come tomorrow morning. Don't worry. Okay, full stop it. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. Then third one. So much study is likely to tire you. Stop studying now, Rishika. Okay, so much study is likely to tire you. എന്താണ് നന്നായിട്ട് പഠിച്ചാൽ ഇങ്ങനെ tired ആവും. Okay, stop studying, Ridhika. We want to start with so much studying. Okay, then how we can, my dears? Just try. So much studying could tire you. അതിന് നിന്നെ എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും? കഴിയും. could അല്ലേ? പോസിബിൾ ആണ്. എന്ത്? more possibility ആണ്. so much studying could tire you. So much studying could tire you. Full stop. Stop studying now. Stop studying now. Ridhika, alle Rishika. Okay, Rishika. Then fourth question, okay. It is likely that you have left the keys at home. It is likely that you have left the keys at home. How we can write? You. Do you want to start by you? Okay. You may have left the keys. Write down. You may have left the keys at home. You may have left the keys at home. You may have left the keys at home. Okay, you may have left the keys at home. Okay, then give me fifth one. You can try and call, but it is possible the painting has been solved by now. How we can? All of you write. The painting. May or might we can use. May or might. The painting may been solved by. The painting may be solved. May been solved by now. But you can try and call. But you can try and call. Last one. You might not. If you were absent yesterday, you obviously have not heard about the fire in the school. You have heard about the fire in the school. അവിടെ വെച്ച് നമ്മൾ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ. You might have not have heard about the fire in the school, if you were absent yesterday. Okay, you might not have heard about the fire in the school if you were absent yesterday. Okay, then exercise 2. All of you take that exercise 2. Rearrange these words into meaningful sentences by including the models in color in the correct place. Okay. Imran, her, friend, school, Susie and still be at good. Susie and Imran, Susie and her friend Imran could still be at home. Okay, arrange cheyanana simple one. Speed up. Studying may be room her in Ritika. Ritika may be studying in her room. Ritika may be studying in her room. Okay, rest of these questions your homework. Okay, rest of the questions is your homework. Then all of you open our punctuation. Next chapter, punctuation. Listen, we already mentioned in our younger classes about punctuations. We know that what is colon, semicolon, dash, hyphen and full stop and everything we can call punctuations. First we are going to discuss our semicolon. What is that? Semicolon. All of you read how we can put, where we can put semicolon. All of you read where we can put semicolon. Where we can put semicolon? Semicolons are used when two independent clauses are very closely connected in meaning. What is that? When two independent clauses are very connectedly in meaning. All of you listen. I switched off the television. I was tired of watching the election news over and over again. Okay, then രണ്ട് മീനിങ്ങും അത്രയും എന്താ ക്ലോസ് ആയിട്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ് അല്ലേ. ഹിയർ ടു ഇൻഡിപെൻഡൻറ്റ് ക്ലോസ് ആണ്. അതിലെന്താണ് വെരി ക്ലോസ്ലി കണക്റ്റഡ് മീനിങ് വരുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കും? സെമി കോളൻ ആയിട്ടുള്ള എന്ത് ഹിയർ വിക്ക അല്ലേ, സെമി കോളൻ. ഓക്കെ, ദെൻ it separates independent clauses joined by coordinating conjunctions. We already studied coordinating conjunctions നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ചതാണ്. When at least one of these clauses as long as contains commas. All of you, she redid the decor of house, comma, repaired the leakages and replaced the termite eaten window pane and then semicolon and she had finished, she sold the house. Then to separate items in a list when commas would make the list difficult to read. I have been to Delhi, Amritsar and Jammu in the north and Hyderabad and Chennai. What is that? To separate items in a list when commas would make the list difficult to read. Okay, separate ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ commas നമുക്ക് difficulty ആകുമ്പോഴാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക? Semicolons യൂസ് ചെയ്യുക അല്ലേ. What we studied now, where we are using അല്ലേ. കറക്റ്റ് എന്താണ്? ഇൻഡിപെൻഡൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ക്ലോസുകളെ കണക്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ നമ്മൾ എന്താണ് ഉപയോഗിക്കുക? Semicolon. Then semicolon കഴിഞ്ഞു. Then which is the next one? Colon. Okay, semicolon usage we discussed now. Then we are going to discuss colon. What is mean by colon? Yes, what is here we have? Yes, we are using colon. Okay, then how we can? It connects two sentences or clauses when the second and subsequent sentences add more information on the same subject at first. Examples when we are reading these rules, we think that it's a bit difficult, but don't worry. Okay, example, just read the example. I'm sure, this is second clause or sentence illustrate, clarify, read. To connect two sentences or clauses. Understood? Okay, when the second and subsequent sentences add more information the same subject as the first. First-നെക്കാട്ടിലും second subjectൽ more information നൽകുമ്പോഴാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക? We are using this colon. Here we have the example. All of you read. I'm sure I can travel tomorrow as planned. My ticket has been confirmed. ഫസ്റ്റിലേക്കാട്ടിലും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യമാണ് സെക്കൻഡിൽ വന്നത്. റൈറ്റ്. Sonu is very fond of animals. She has a small zoo in her house. Understood? Okay. To introduce quotations, for introducing quotation. All of you read. The advertisement for Goa trip read as follows. Visit Goa and learn for yourself what a true holiday is. Between title and subtitle. Title and chemistry problems and solutions. A handbook for students. Title name, subtitle name. Examples here, directly here. Between the hour and the minute when writing the time. When writing the time. After the salutation of a business letter. After a salutation of a business letter, dear madam, sir, we can use colon. Okay. Then next is our dash. Dashes are used in place of a colon place it dash dashes are used in place of a colon. Dash are used in place of a colon. The river is polluted. There is evidently a factory and stream. Then to add an afterthought, that is something that we have forgotten to say. He used it to be very good at cricket and tennis too, of course. Then as a pair of dashes that do same jobs at the pair of brackets. His inspiring teachings, sometimes strict and sometimes generous and sometimes humorous. Have you seen what we are using? Yes, as pair of dashes that do the same job as the pair of brackets. Then to mark a sudden break in the thought, he had his reasons for such anger, or did he? Right. Then we are going to discuss hyphen. Where we are using hyphen. Then hyphen. Hyphens are used to join two or more words together. Join two or more together. 98.4. Coffee, lad and coffee. What is that? Coffee, lad and coffee. Hyphen. Lad and lad. Compound adjectives we already studied. And to add a prefix and a word. Re-edit. Anti-mosquito. Anti-social. Okay, we are using hyphen. To make up an adjective with two or more words. To make up an adjective with two or more words. My mother has a part-time job. She is a 4-year-old girl. To make two separate words easier to read. Dining room. Then next is our parenthesis or brackets. What is that? Parenthesis or brackets. Then all of you read. Okay, parentheses or brackets are used to enclose figures or numbers in the treaty, and enclose figures or numbers enclose brackets to add extra information. For adding extra information, more than that, surely we are using brackets. Okay. Then we are going to exercise 1. Insert semicolon, capital, full stop and commas and colons in these sentences. Listen. I closed the book. I had grown tired of reading. I closed the book, semicolon. I had grown tired of reading. Next. In the semicolon, capital, full stop on it. The debate was drawing to a close. Each team gathered together to prepare its final remarks. The debate, T should be in capital. Okay. Now just mark it. After my class, you want to rewrite. Complete the class. Okay. Then the debate, the T should be in capital. The debate was drawing to a close, semicolon. Each team gathered together to prepare its final remark. Okay, every semicolon. to a close, a close. There you want to put comma, that is semicolon. Then almost half of the class was participating in the play. 10 of us as dancers, 5 as singers and 2 as the main actors. Give me almost, A should be in capital. Almost half the class was participating in the play, semicolon. 10 of us as dancers, 5 as singers and 2 as the main actors. Exercise 2. Complete the sentences with the phrase after the colon. Okay. Complete the sentence with the phrases after the colon. You want to write your own. Okay. Then the river is polluted. Colon. Dead fish and frogs are often found floating in the water. Second one. You will need to following items for the trip. Which are the item? You can write your own. Okay. In her view of the fascinating feeling happy feet, Anita Kaul says, you can write your own. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടേതായിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ അവിടെ എഴുതി വെക്കാം. Okay. Then 4 and 5 also like that. Phrase ആയിരിക്കണം. Okay. We already discussed and mentioned. Okay. Then exercise 3. Okay, you want that answer? Fourth one, the accident occurs in this way. The accident occurs in this way. You can write your own. Okay, no need. After colon no need to write capital letters. The vehicles backs into his lane. Okay, I give my own answer. You can write your own. Okay, okay. Then what? The vehicle. Fourth one, the vehicle backs into this lane, comma, sacks of cement are unloaded into the bay. Sacks of SACK, sacks of cement are unloaded, UNLOADED, unloaded into the bay, comma, the vehicle is then driven out with regard for pedestrian on the main road. So, comment endana explanation avada vare madi. Okay. Then unloaded into the bay. That's enough. Okay. Okay. Sanjay was bitten by a snake. Give me your own answer. We can write our own. How we can? Sanjay was bitten by a snake. Then or phrase or a sentence after. Luckily, it is not venomous. Luckily, L-U-C-K-L-Y എന്നിട്ട് ഒരു കോമ എടുക്കുക അല്ലേ. Luckily, it was not, snake was not venomous. അങ്ങനെയുള്ള സെൻറ്റൻസ് എഴുതുക. മനസ്സിലായോ? Sanjay was bitten by a snake, colon, luckily, comma, it was not, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ it is not, the snake was not venomous. Snake was not venomous. Okay, insert brackets and dashes in the correct places in these sentences. How we can, all of you listen. And something asked, what kind of qualities an engineer needs in his or her makeup? I should be, that is in capital. Insert bracket and dashes. How we can, I am sometimes asked what kind of qualities an engineer needs in her make കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം dash അല്ലേ make up okay, no need to put brackets there. Then second one, it was Soviet cosmonaut then Yuri Gagarin in 1934 and 68 the first person to travel into space who famously declared the earth is blue. Okay, how we can, it was Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin. We want that bracket, le. Age, year and out bracket വേണം ല്ലേ 64 name 34 name 68 name. Then put a dash, good, dash, the first person, more information തരില്ലേ, the first person to travel into space, again going to talk about him, dash, space കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് dash, who famously declared the earth is blue. Okay. Then third one, Louis Pasteur. Put in inverted, അതിന് ബ്രാക്കറ്റിലിടണം ഡേറ്റ് അല്ലേ ഏജിനെ നമ്മൾ എവിടെ കൊടുക്കണം ഇയറിനെ നമ്മൾ ബ്രാക്കറ്റ് കൊടുക്കും വാസ് ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് to prove that all forms of fermentations were caused by microbes. Also referred to as germs എന്നുള്ളത് want to put in bracket. Also referred to as germs എന്നുള്ളത് put in bracket. Then give a dash. Living creatures so small that they could be seen only through a microscope. Okay. A bracket close ചെയ്തിട്ട് also referred to as germs. Bracket close ചെയ്തിട്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം living creatures germs കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് we want to put one dash. Then no need any change. Everything what's in your textbook. Okay. Then we completed our grammar textbook, right? Then we want to do some composition. What is that? Writing email, description of experiment, and writing process. Okay, inshallah I will give you through our WhatsApp. Okay. Then revision also. Revision part also here. Okay, some I will give you some. Then exercise. We studied what? Models, probability and possibility. Then next we discussed punctuations. Then we are revision paper. What is that? Okay, some I will give you. Okay, all of you listen. Complete these sentences using adverbial clauses. She looked happily because what adverbial clause padne? She had won first prize. 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 We cannot go out until you can use your own. It stops raining. It stops raining. It stops raining. Somebody knocked at the door when the telephone was ringing. When the telephone was ringing. Fourth one, keep it where you can find it easily. Keep it where you can find it easily. Keep it where here, where you can find it easily. You can find it easily. Fifth one, he will be unhappy wherever there is a lot of noise. Wherever there is a lot of noise. എവിടെയാണോ ഒച്ചമില്ലേ അവിടെയൊക്കെ എന്താണ് he will be unhappy wherever there is a lot of noise. Sorry, there is a lot of noise. Then 7 and 8 for you. 6, 7, 8 for you. Exercise 2. Complete these conditional sentences using the correct forms of the verbs in the brackets. If you ask me nicely, dash to out for lunch. I will take. I will take. I will take. Oil dash if you pour it on the water. Oil will float. Let's say you water pour cheyanengil adu oil will float. Oil will float. Will float. W-I-L will F-L-O-A-T float. Third one. If you see Tiku, give my love to him. Give my love to him. Give only. Give my love to him. If I were you, I would start packing now. If I were you, I would start packing now. Fifth one. If it rains, there will be no play. If it rains, R-A-I-N-S, rains, there will be no play. Sixth one. If the doctor tells you to you must start exercise. Must start exercising. We will go to house for dinner. We will go to house for dinner. What would happen if you didn't go? If you didn't go. Combine these pairs of sentence into sentence by using who, which le രണ്ട് സെന്റൻസ് ഉണ്ട് അതിനെ റിലേറ്റീവ് പ്രൊനൗൺസ് ഉപയോഗിച്ചിട്ട് എന്ത് ചെയ്യുക ഒറ്റ സെന്റൻസ് ആക്കുക എങ്ങനെയാ അഞ്ജലി ടോപ്പ്ഡ് ദ ക്ലാസ് ദിസ് ഇയർ ഷീ ഈസ് മൈ ബെസ്റ്റ് ഫ്രണ്ട് ഹൗ വി ക്യാൻ Anjali, who is my best friend, topped the class this year. How we can? Anjali, who is my best friend, comma, Anjali, who is my best friend, comma, topped the class this year. 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 Second one, this is the road, it will take you to the bank. This is the road which will take you to the bank. This is the road. Itinte pagaram nammal endu cheyanam ennale aa sentence ne two sentence ne we can make it one. It is the road. This is the road which will take you to the bank. Pinne no need full stop there. Okay. This is the road and എഴുതിയിട്ട് അതിൻ്റെ കൂടെ തന്നെ എഴുതണം which will take you to the bank. We visited Porbandar. Gandhiji was born there. We visited Porbandar where Gandhiji was born. Where Gandhiji was born. This is my friend, his name is Naveen. This is my friend whose name is Naveen. Whose? W-H-O-S-E. Whose? This is my friend whose name is Naveen. Okay, rest of that questions are your homework. Then underline the adjectival phrases in these sentences. Adjectival phrases ഏതൊക്കെയാണെന്ന് നോക്കിയാൽ മതി ഓക്കെ ഹീ ഈസ് എ മാൻ ഓഫ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പിൾ ഓഫ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പിൾ മാൻ ഓഫ് ഓഫ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പിൾ അതാണ് അതിൻ്റെ അഡ്ജക്റ്റീവൽ ഫ്രേസ് അല്ലേ പ്രിൻസിപ്പിൾസിൻ്റെ മാൻ ആണെന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഓഫ് പ്രിൻസിപ്പിൾ ഈസ് ദ അഡ്ജക്റ്റീവൽ ഫ്രേസ് ദാറ്റ് വാസ് ട്രൂലി ആൻ ആക്ട് ഓഫ് cowardice an act of cowardice that is the adjectival phrase. Then he was a young man of great promise. Great promise. Underline great promise. It was a scene of great beauty. Of great beauty. Of great beauty. A document of great value was found recently. Of great value. Of great value. Okay, rest of these questions of your homework. Then exercise 5. Rewrite these sentences replacing the words in color words with adverbial phrase. Don't change the meaning of the sentence. How we can? The young girl's clothes were carefully stitched. Adverbial phrase ആക്കുക adverbial phrase ആക്കിയിട്ട് എങ്ങനെ എഴുതും സബ്ജക്റ്റ് വേണം അതിലൊരു വെർബും വേണം എങ്ങനെയാ പറ യെസ് The young girl's clothes were stitched in a careful manner. Stitched in a careful manner. The young girl's clothes were stitched in a careful manner. He scored a goal for his team by kicking the ball swiftly. He scored a goal for his team by kicking the ball in a swift manner. By kicking the ball, up to that, it's correct. By kicking the ball in a swift manner. In a swift manner. In a swift, not a careful manner. Here it's swift manner. The trees swayed gently in the light breeze. The trees swayed in a gentle manner in the light breeze. Understood how we can? Yes. The trees swayed in a gentle manner in the light breeze. Gently ennallathu we want to write gentle manner. Gentle manner. The trees swayed in a gentle manner in the light breeze. Undoubtedly, Adit will emerge a winner. Without, undoubtedly, without any doubt. Without any doubt, comma, without any doubt, comma, Adit will emerge a winner. Without any doubt, comma, Adit will emerge a winner. Adit will emerge a winner. Okay. Then suddenly a kangaroo hopped across the road. A kangaroo hopped across the road in a sudden manner. Kangaroo hopped across the road in a sudden manner. Kangaroo hopped across the road in a sudden manner. Recently, Ravi seems very pale and tired. In recent times, in recent times, comma, Ravi seems very pale and tired. Ravi seems very pale and tired. Okay, exercise 6 is your homework. Then we can say that we complete our grammar textbook. Read it well. And I gave you some homeworks. Do it today. Do it today and send me in our group. Okay. Then another thing also, inshallah, we want to discuss our writing composition. Three sessions only we want to discuss again. Surely we can discuss these all things through our WhatsApp, and I want reply at that on time. Okay, I want reply on time. Surely I will give you the time earlier, and we want to meet. We want that means we all want to meet that time in our through our WhatsApp. Okay, all of you. Then inshallah we can discuss this whole thing with our WhatsApp. Thank you.